Welcome to Spirit and Muscle, where faith meets fitness. I'm young JEROLD, certified personal trainer. And in today's video, I'll be talking about 7 signs that you may be overtraining and how to fix it. What is overtraining? We all know that you have to work hard in the gym to see results. The principle of progressive overload states that the human body must experience an ever-increasing overload in order to continue to adapt and become stronger, bigger, faster, or have more endurance. Undertraining is when your training is not hard enough to provide the stimulus needed for adaptation, and may actually be more common than overtraining. Think of training as a continuum of volume and intensity. On the left is undertraining, and on the right is overtraining, with the middle section being the optimal amount of volume and intensity for seeing maximum results. But if you wander into overtraining, even though you're working harder, you actually may see diminishing returns on your workout investment. If you continue overtraining too long, you may actually lose muscle mass and begin to gain body fat. Also, overtraining can be affected by factors outside the gym, like stress, not getting enough sleep, not enough quality nutrition, and hydration. So, a working definition of overtraining syndrome is a condition that occurs when you work out too much or too hard without giving the body adequate time and rest and nutrition to recover properly. Symptoms of overtraining. The truth is, you don't get overtrained from one really hard workout. Overtraining is a syndrome, meaning a group of symptoms that occur together over time. Thankfully, there are signs and symptoms of overtraining that you can recognize early so you can address the underlying causes and minimize damage. Symptom number 1, reduced performance. This is probably the first symptom you may notice if you're beginning to overtrain. I'm not just talking about having a bad workout. We all have good days and bad days. I'm talking about over the course of several workouts, you notice your performance hitting a plateau and even starting to go down instead of up. 2, muscle or joint soreness. I'm not talking about the usual muscle soreness that comes with working out hard and employing progressive overload. I'm talking about prolonged soreness in the muscles and the joints that you never quite fully recover from between workouts. It may even degrade to overuse injuries. 3, feeling more irritable. Feeling a little more down than usual, feeling more anxious or moody or irritable, maybe having trouble concentrating, loss of enthusiasm, lack of energy. All these can be signs of not giving your body enough rest and recovery and nutrition between workouts. 4, decreased appetite. Decreased appetite or unintentional weight loss, especially when your goal is to build muscle, is another subtle sign of overtraining. 5, sleep disturbances. Ironically, even though you may be working out harder than ever and feeling tired, you may be experiencing insomnia and anxiety at night, preventing you from sleeping well. 6, lower immunity. You may experience lower immune response in increased fatigue and susceptibility to colds or flu. And 7 is higher resting heart rate, and you may notice irregular heart rate at times. If you were to check your heart rate first thing in the morning, it would be a little higher than usual if you're in an overtrained state. Before I get into how to fix overtraining, I want to let you know about a free resource I have. Do you know that the number 1 reason people get discouraged and quit exercising is because of lack of results in the gym due to their nutrition not being on point? Whether you're trying to lose fat or build muscle or a little of both, my free nutrition tracking resources can help you get your nutrition dialed in. The Spirit and Muscle Calorie Calculator, access to the top 5 calorie tracking apps, and my Glycemic Index Food Guide, all free and all created to help you make healthy food choices consistent with your fitness goals. To learn more, go to spiritandmuscle.com/calories, and the link is also in the description. How to fix overtraining. If you find yourself in an overtrained state, the main way to fix it is to give your body what it needs, namely rest and recovery and proper nutrition. Reduce or stop the exercise and allow yourself a few days of rest. Make sure you're getting enough protein and other nutrients to support healing and muscle recovery. Also, make sure you drink enough water to stay hydrated. And if factors outside the gym contributed to your overtrained state, take time to address them now. If stress is an issue, practice stress reduction techniques like deep breathing and meditation and prayer. How to prevent overtraining. The best way to treat overtraining is to avoid it altogether. Make sure you're getting adequate rest and recovery and nutrition. One preventative measure is to do a deload every 6 to 8 weeks, where you decrease the weights and volume of your workouts or take the week off entirely. The bottom line is to listen to your body. Watch for the signs and symptoms that we talked about earlier. Keep a training log and monitor your progress. Notice your moods and energy levels, and monitor your heart rate each morning. If you notice your progress in the gym plateaus or goes down for several workouts in a row, accompanied by other symptoms, pay attention and back off the volume and or intensity. Maybe take an extra rest day or 2 off. What does the Bible say about it? There are many parallels between fitness and life in general. Overtraining is not limited to the gym. In fact, if you are overtrained in the gym, chances are good that you are overtrained in life or burned out. In Matthew 11, verses 28 to 30, Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." The ultimate answer to overtraining and burnout is to find rest in Christ. When we take His yoke upon us and learn from Him, we find ourselves working hard and working out hard, and resting and recovering just as hard. It all comes back to living a balanced life. You know, it is possible to work out regularly and lose weight or build muscle and maintain balance in your life. To hear my step-by-step process to create a calorie deficit for fat loss, click here. Or for my step-by-step method to build muscle, click over here. Connect with me on social, the links are in the description. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.